The Motul Grand Prix of Japan from the 4.8-kilometre twin ring Motegi was a weekend full of wet and unpredictable conditions, and with this we saw a total of 87 crashes throughout the weekend, 21 in MotoGP, 29 in Moto3 and a highest of 36 in Moto2, with the left-hander of Turn 3 claiming the greatest number of fallers. First up we look at a rare sight with Joan Mir crashing at Turn 3 in Free Practice 2 as the Spaniard loses the rear on entry. It was part of a difficult weekend for the Moto3 title leader, with his advantage reduced by 25 points on Sunday. One corner later in MotoGP, as Marc Marquez high-sides whilst midway through the turn, with the five-time world champion succumbing to the tricky conditions. As we look at the crash from another angle, we can see how he was violently thrown from the bike before it dug into the gravel. Fortunately, however, he escaped unharmed, if a bit frustrated. Going into Turn 8 in the Premier Class race now as Valentino Rossi crashes out. Upon closer inspection, it appears that Rossi lost the rear before it regained grip and caused him to high-side, ending his race in the gravel. Meanwhile, in Free Practice 1, we look at Cal Crutchlow losing the rear and collecting Jorge Lorenzo at Turn 9, resulting in both riders going down the road and both being equally frustrated at one another. As we watch on board from Lorenzo, we can see the sheer speed at which Crutchlow and the bike hits Lorenzo's. A nasty incident, but fortunately there were no serious injuries. The penultimate turn sees Franco Morbidelli's front end cry no more, with both he and the bike sliding for several meters before coming to a stop. As we look at the incident in slow motion, we can see the bike pirouetting after digging into the dirt, with the 22-year-old powerless to stop it. Finally, we look at Alvaro Bautista crashing out of the MotoGP race after he drops the rear at Victory Corner. A disappointing weekend for the Spaniard, who struggled with his GP16 in the conditions. That's all from Japan. In less than a week, we'll be at the superb Phillip Island circuit in Australia. Join us there.